Thrice and once the hedge pig whined.
Harpier cries, this time, this time.
Round about the cauldron go, and the poison entrails throw. Toad, that under cold stone, days and nights has 31. Sweltered venom sleeping got, boil thou first, the charmed pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of fetty snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm's sting. Lizard's leg and howlet's wing, for charm of powerful trouble, let hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Scale of a dragon, tooth of a wolf, witch, mummy, ma and goth, of the raven, salt sea shark, root of hemlock, digged in the dark, liver of a blaspheming Jew, gal of goat and slips of yew, silvered in the moon's eclipse, nose of a Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick in slab, add thereto a tiger's chardron for the ingredients of our cauldron.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then charm is firm and gone.
Oh, well done! I commend your pain, and everyone shall share each gain. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open, locks, whatever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What 'tis you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. Answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, though the yeasty waves confound and swallow navigation up, though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, though castles topple on their warder heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope their heads to their foundations, through the treasure of nature's tumble, even till the destruction sicken, answer me, to which I ask you.
Speak.
Demand.
We'll answer.
Saith that rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him, let me see him.
Pour in sow's blood that hath eaten, her 9 farrow grease that sweetened. From the murderers, give it, throw into the flame.
Tell me thy unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Beware the thane of life, dismiss me enough.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright, but one word more.
He will not be committed. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Tell me thy unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the thane of life, dismiss me enough.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright, but one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 years, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder. And an eternal curse fall on you, let me know. Why sinks that cauldron, and what noise is this?
eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down, thy crown does sear mine eyeballs, and thy hair. Thou other gold down brow is like the first, a third is like the former. Filthy hags! Why do you show me this? A fourth? Start eyes! What will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet? A seventh? I'll see no more. And yet the eighth appears, who bears a glass which shows me many more. And some I see, that twofold balls and treble scepters cry. Horrible sight! Now I see 'tis true, for the blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What is this so?
Aye, sir, all this is so, but why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his spirits, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound, while you before in your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand I accursed in the calendar. Come in without there.
What's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters.
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected by the air whereon they ride, and damned all those who trust them. I did hear the galloping of a horse. Who was't came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macbeth is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Hey, my good lord.
Time, thou anticipast my dread exploits. The flighty purpose never is or took, unless the deed go with it. From this moment the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now the crown of my thoughts with axe, and be it thought and done, the castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword, his wife, his babes, all the unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No, boasting like a fool, this deed I'll do before this purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come bring me where they are.
Go.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. What our actions do not, our fears make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife and to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place? From whence himself does he fly? He loves us not. He wants the natural touch. For the poor wren, he wants the most diminutive of birds. Will not fight her young ones in the nest against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love. All little is the wisdom, where the flight so runs against all reason.
My dearest coz, I pray you school yourself, but for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors, and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but flow upon a wild and violent sea. Each way and move, I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Fathered is he, and yet he's fatherless.
I am so much a fool should I stay longer. It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. And what will you do now? How will you love?
Has birds new mother?
With the worms and flies?
With what again? So do they?
Poor bird, thou didst never fear nor lime, the pitfall nor the grin.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds, they are not set for. My father's not dead, for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead. How will thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
And you buy it to sell again?
Thou speakest with all thy wit.
Was my father a traitor, mother?
Oh.
Mother?
Oh, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one who swears and lies.
Do all traitors do that so, mother?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged and swear a lie?
Every one.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest man.
Then the liars and swearers are fools. For there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest man and hang up them.
Now help thee, poor monkey. But how wilt thou do for a father?
If you were dead, you would wait for him. If you would not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how talkest thou?
Bless you, fair dame. I'm not to you known. Though in your state of honor I am perfect, I doubt some anger does approach you nearly, but you will take a homely man's advice. Be not found here, hence with your little ones, to fright you thus methinks I am too savage, to do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is to nigh you person. Heaven preserve you, I dare abide no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now. I am in this early earthly world where to do harm is often lamentable or laudable. To do some good sometimes, accounted dangerous folly. When then, alas, do I have to put up that womanly defense to say that I have done no harm? I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
He's a traitor.
Mother, he has killed me!
Murder!